Michoacan, Mexico, and raised since the age of 13 in San Fernando Valley, California, celebrated artist Lalo Garcia has spent 35 years immersed into the world of art. His sacred and cultural art pieces have been exhibited in galleries and museums through the United States, Mexico, and Spain. Hello, my name is Jose Casares and I'm here at the Garcia household in San Fernando Valley, California. And here with me is Lalo Garcia, a famous painter here in the valley. He paints cultural art and sacred art. Thank you for having us here today. Can you tell us a little bit about what is sacred art and cultural art?
They're pretty much tied together. One cannot survive or live separate. I would say that sacred art is anything that is related to a sacred environment space, whether it is a church, whether it's a chapel, or anything that in a community would consider sacred. Any image, object that becomes part of that space, that sacred space, that's what you would call or be regarded as sacred art. Cultural art would be anything that images that represent what people do in terms of household, in terms of festivities, rituals, folklore. What people do that becomes the identity of a culture, the way they live, and actually the way they conduct themselves within a community.
How did you become interested in painting cultural art and sacred art?
It was easy, just like it becomes, just like what a security blanket is to a baby. That's really what art became to me. It wasn't something really that I chose, it was just something that I had to do in order to survive. Art was the only thing really that I had that I could grasp, that would make me somehow breathe, it would make me somehow feel like I still had something of what I had left back at home. And so through my drawings, I would just draw images of what I knew.
Is there a view or sense of feeling in your artwork? Like, for example, like I was looking at, like, one of my favorite art pieces is the Last Supper that I saw from Jesus Christ. Can you talk a little bit about that painting?
It was a process of 4 years and 7 months of research, of thought, of meditation, and definitely the creativity to recreate a new piece that is so universal that will refresh that scene of that last dinner that Jesus had with his friends, the apostles. But again, it took me 50 years to realize that every piece that I make is going to be here forever, and that it needs to reach very deeply to the viewer, and not also reach him, actually invite him to be a part of that piece. So again, any sacred piece that I create has to be some kind of a renewal of your own faith, your own spirituality. It has to somehow connect that inner you and bring it out. It has to serve as a mirror of your own feelings, or it has to be a picture of your feelings. You gotta have that connection. And if it doesn't, just the image alone also needs to be beautiful, and also needs to represent us, not go back to the point like of the paintings of the old masters. Those pieces were created for people that lived 600 years ago. I'm living here in this third millennium. I want to create pieces that represent our society, so that maybe 500 years from now somebody will say, this is what was going on in 2009. Us and artists, that's what I want to do. I want to leave a footprint in this world. I don't want to die in this world.